Insignificant gets its name from the late 60s expedition up here. They did it pre-dam, the water was a little bit lower, and they reported back that there were no significant rapids above Pillow Rock, which would be our second class fire. At 2800 CFS, which is what we have today, Insignificant is significant. So.
Insignificant.
Insignificant.
No, I'm just trying to get it on the through the waterproof casing.
All right, well, you two better look alive because I
Give
go
me
in
two
a
forward.
bit.
Two forward.
Need your camera.
We focus on rafting.
Yeah, we got it wrong. The river's going to bend to the right here, and when Insig comes into view,
I was careful.
what you're going to see is a very large slanted rock coming off of the right bank. Give me two forward. That rock is the hazard. You may see a couple of kayakers standing on it, videoing their trip, whatever. What you don't want to do is get stuck on the upstream side of that because you'll go in. So the swim instructions here are to swim left. There are two ways to run this rapid. You can run it down the right line. You can run it down the left line. There's a huge pour over in the middle, which is another thing everyone's trying to avoid. I run the left line. We do it right, you won't even get wet. That's not quite true.
Karen's like, we'll do this. I got this. I'm alive.
You feel like all the nerves are gone. You're doing good.
Because you're horrible.
I am not horrible. I hate you. I'm paddling pretty
I'm fine with the rafting. I just don't want to go.
You're pretty weak paddling.
Oh, like I am leading back.
I'm watching you do like this.
I'm about to go in front. I'm not
I
joking.
am so.
You could have put some of that ass in that paddling.
fucking
That's all I'm saying.
I'm so in it.
If you don't know what you're doing, you need to be a machine and listen. If you don't listen, then we're all fucked. And then I get pissed.
Something new, guys. I doubt I'll call it in here. We're in a small boat. I can turn this thing pretty quickly on my own. Back lefts and back rights. If I call it back left, you guys are on the left side of the boat. You paddle backwards. You guys can either paddle forwards or do nothing. I don't care. If it helps you keep from being confused, do nothing. If I call back right, you guys are paddling backwards. The reason I'm telling you this is we're going to bump off a couple of rocks here at the top in order to get into the rapid. About 50% of the time that I run this rapid, I run it backwards. Oh, yeah. I get turned around. Yeah, last week I actually got turned around here and got turned back around, which is kind of cool. I don't think I've ever done that.
More than likely what's going to happen, I'll point it out. There's a rock down here on the right once you get past
Totally nonchalant.
It's a rock. You can bump it, that's fine.
But if you fall out, swim left.
So
We won't. I'll point out the big slanted rock too because I have to. You're not. We may put our nose up on it once we get through big part of the rapid and the big pour over, but you're past the danger at that point. The big danger is that rock and then the pour over in the middle. One forward. Both of which we intend to avoid. We're gonna let these guys pass us. We may eddy out.
Turn it off for a second. Turn off the camera for a second.